My name's Stu, your native British English coach, and in today's session I'm going to be talking about the 6 ways British people use the word sorry. So we don't just say sorry to apologise for something, we also have several other uses for it, and today I'm going to talk about 6 of them. So let's dive right into the first one. So the first sorry is the auto reflex sorry, and it's usually used if you bump into somebody, say in a supermarket or in a coffee shop or somewhere like that, and you just bump shoulders with somebody. You might be just walking down the street or pushing your trolley around and bang into somebody by mistake. You automatically go to the word sorry. In fact, both people, whether right or wrong, will say sorry. Even if you're not the one that's done anything, you're just standing there and somebody bumps into you, you as a native British person will auto reflex in your brain and automatically say sorry. It's weird, I don't know why, but we just do. You bang into somebody, oh sorry. It's strange, but it happens all the time. So that is the first of the 6 of sorry. Okay, number 2, we use the word sorry instead of what if we don't hear something correctly or we don't understand what somebody said. We generally won't say what. That's quite a rude word in native British language to use if you don't hear something correctly or you don't hear what somebody says. You will generally auto revert to the word sorry, sometimes pardon as well, but sorry is generally the go-to word. Sorry? Sorry? So you kind of lean in, your tone, your intonation changes to use this word, sorry? And it just basically means what, but it's a polite way to say it, or say it again please, sorry? And that's how we use that word in that scenario. So the intonation changes to sorry when you bump into somebody to sorry. So yeah, that's number 2. Okay, number 3, the weaponized sorry. So this sorry is used when you generally don't agree with somebody or you have your own point to make about something. So if somebody's saying something to you that you don't really agree with, you could say, I'm sorry, but. So if somebody says, British people have several ways to say sorry. I could say, well, I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that. So that's how we use it. Oh, that was a foul. He was definitely a foul. Sorry, but no, it wasn't. That was offside. That was definitely not a goal. Sorry, but it was. So we can use it in almost not a confrontational way, but a passive-aggressive way. Sorry, but you're wrong. So that is number 3. Okay, the next one is sorry is used as more of an excuse me, but we still say sorry. So if you want to squeeze through a group of people, say for example you're at a gig like a music night, a festival, and there's lots of people as a crowd and you're trying to walk through with your drinks or something like that, you might just say, sorry, can I get through, while you're holding your drinks? Sorry, just coming through. And it's a polite way just to say, can you move out of my way please? So you just say, sorry, just coming through. Easy one, but it's always used. A bonus tip on native English using that specific sorry, the interruption sorry, is it usually comes with 2 other words, which is just and could. So sorry, could I just come through? Sorry, I'd just like to say, if you wanted to sort of interrupt a conversation, you might say, sorry, I just want to say this, or I have something to add to this conversation. So this type of sorry comes with 2 words, could and just, a lot of the time. Sorry, just coming through. Sorry, could I just mention? So yeah, easy peasy, but the intonation on that one and the way that sorry is used is with those 2 words more often than not. Then we have the real sorry, the sorry for what we have done. Generally we'll say sorry just for, you might have upset your wife or your children might have upset you, or something's happened between a friend and you want to say sorry for what you've done. We can say sorry, which is fine, but we'll also say I'm so sorry or I'm very sorry. So sorry is also quite common, more so than I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry that I did that. I'm so sorry that I dropped that plate and broke it. I'm so sorry that I didn't go out earlier to the shops and now they're closed. So we do use it to apologize. Another thing is as well that we will say, I apologize. So I'm so sorry or I apologize are the two when you actually want to say sorry. Okay, moving on to the last one. Okay, on to the last one. And the last one is when a friend has lost somebody, they've passed away, maybe the mum, dad, grandma, granddad, or, you know, somebody that you know, somebody's passed away and sadly died, and you would say, I'm so sorry for your loss. So that is the way we use sorry in this context. I'm so sorry for your loss. And it's the way that we would say it in native British language. I'm so sorry for your loss. And it's kind of like my condolences to you for your loss. I'm sorry that you're grieving. I'm sorry that your family members passed away or your friends passed away. Okay, there we have it. 6 ways to use the word sorry in native British English. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, drop us a sub because I've got lots of new ways to learn English, not textbook, but actually how British people speak. And that is what I want to utilize my channel for. It's a brand new channel. I've been teaching English actually for quite a long time. I've just never set up a YouTube channel. I also have a degree in Arabic, so I understand what it's like to learn a second language. So hopefully I'm going to bring all my knowledge to help you learn the British language, but natively, the way we actually speak and not textbook. That's my goal for this channel. So hope you've enjoyed. Please drop us a sub and I'll see you on the next one.